All right, what's up, guys? Spider here, and today I'm actually going to be covering something that I'm not very fond of. I'm not really happy with what's going on right now, and this lack of support here from Kabam is beyond insane to me. As you can hear, I don't have my same audio quality as usual. I'm actually recording this right before I get into the gym here. So I want to take a look at this situation, and I want this to be public because if this happened to me and I didn't have the platform that I do in order to reach out and try to get attention from Kabam, this would be impossible. And it's disappointing that this is how Kabam treats their employees and they treat their staff and they treat their community. Because if this is something how the community runs, then if this is how they're treating their community, I'm more disappointed than I thought. I'm already irritated with the whole ban strike going around. Like I have a friend here on YouTube. It's Project Javier on YouTube. He does insane TikTok videos as well. Does a great job at the game, and his account got randomly banned as well. And He's been playing the entire time. Legitimate. He has sub accounts as well. Those have also been taken down. So I'm not sure what these random bans are, but this pushes my limit where I can't not say anything. So I'm gonna have you guys watch this Titan Crystal opening real quick. Okay, so his first crystal he gets Dazzler. Okay, so there we go. So we have the dupe on Dazzler. Let's speed it up a little bit. So his second crystal, and listen, John Cena has been saving. He has been saving his Titan crystals for so long, waiting for this, saving all of his shards. He was super excited, and then he comes on here, and then the second one is going to be, oh my gosh, another Dazzler, which that's kind of irritating already. Two dupes on a champion that he already had. Okay, now watch this. Look at that. Do you see that? You guys notice anything? No Rintra. You guys notice that? Nothing. No champion. Nothing. He pops it. Look at this. Is done. Open one crystal. Nothing. Look at this. No champion here. No champion. Okay. There is nothing here in this bar. So he gets nothing from this, right? And so he decides that he's going to go into the alliance and he's going to see what he got. And so right below the Dazzler, let's just go ahead and see. Let's see if this is still loaded up here. Let's see if we can still see it and just show the proof for ourselves. He loads it and there's a Rintra that's right below. And that showed what came after his Titan crystal. So, after I show you this proof here, I'm going to show you guys the crazy remark that Kabam sent him back because he was spamming in our server yesterday, like, okay, guys, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know what's happening. How do I get my champion back? How do I get this crystal back? No, it's not relevant enough here. Let me go ahead and just show the picture from the screenshot in Discord. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. So here's the picture. So here's John Cena's account. Here's when he opened up his crystals here, and we have the 7-star Titan with Dazzler here. And you can see 3 minutes, 3 minutes. They're open at the same time. 7-star Alliance member opened a 7-star from the 7-star Titan crystal. Look at this. So here it is. Here is his Rintra. But guess what? It's not in his account. And you would think like, oh, they will take care of him. They'll take care of the guy. You send a ticket in. Oh, I'm missing a reward. They'll help you out. Nope. This is what they sent him. You have contacted us from the email that is not connected to the account, and we genuinely unable to discuss any details of that account. However, we can provide you with some information regarding your request. Your concern about your missing Rintra reward from your 3 7-star Titan Crystal opening, I have reviewed the account, and it does not qualify. So we are unable to perform the requested assistance. If you would like to know more information about why the account is not qualified, you can open a ticket directly from the account. You're telling me, okay, so you're telling me that his account does not qualify to get the champion that he pulled because you guys just decide so. So we have proof that he opens his crystal up, he gets his champion, he pulls his champion, which he's been wanting, Rintrun. He pulls this champion, and Kabam just decides, oh no, well, yeah, well, I see the proof, and you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get that champion because you don't qualify for that. I don't understand why Kabam chooses to be picky. with any of this. I don't understand why virtual in-game goods that you've earned yourself do not go back to yourself. And here's a big statement that I'm gonna make. And you know what? I didn't think I was gonna talk about this ever, just because you know what? I was like, that's fine. I'm just gonna let it go. No. The thing is that I've had the same terrible experience here with the customer support on Kabam's end. Terrible customer experience on the side of Kabam support. So I'm gonna share a quick story. When the Pool Shields event was going on, I was at work, right? And there's a ticket event, where you can go ahead and, reach out to Kabam and be like, hey, I'm gonna be late with this reward milestone. Can you help me out here? And I go ahead and reach out to Kabam and I'm like, hey, so I spent like $300. I go, so I spent $300 in your web store and the event was still going on. The milestones were still there in the top. And I go, hey, can you guys, send me the pool shields because they're missing from my account? And they were like, oh, yeah, well, the timer milestones were going on in the web store where you could still earn rewards from there, but we took away the bundles. Which, okay, why does first off, that shouldn't even matter because the whole ticket hotline is to extend the reward compensation, okay? And you can go look on Kabam's website. It is right there to extend the reward compensation and extra time for the event. I paid the money and they have access to these goods. And take it, the Pool Shield event was still going on for another 4 days. It was still the weekend. I had gotten paid Friday morning. I was at work. I was unable to get on and purchase it. Luckily enough, I got my Red Guardian from the store and not just units. But when I logged onto the game, there was just units. So I asked them, is there any way that you can refund me the Pool Shields? Because I did buy it. Like, you don't need to send me all the crystals. I know that'll probably be complex, even though you're a game developer. It'll be complex. Can you just give me the Pool Shields that I got from the purchase unit bundles? I spent $300. Okay. They said no. They blatantly just straight up said no. Nope. Can't do it. So you're telling me that I'm out here, I make content for you. I make videos for your game, and I'm asking to receive something that came with what I bought, and you did not give me what I bought, and you choose to say, I could help you, and it wouldn't take anything from me, but no. So these two examples here rub me the wrong way because I'm not going to say everybody at Kabam is this way. I think that there's really great people out there that are working for Kabam. I know it for a fact. But this type of customer service and this type of, entitlement via company, when you have people that are playing your game, they're so passionate about your game, they get rewards in your game, and then you deny them access to those. Denying access to these rewards in a mobile game that gives you rewards for playing. And yet, instead of being like, oh, you know what, let me take care of my community, you spit in their face, give them the finger, and say, no, well, you're not going to get your goods. You're not going to get your champions. Also, we have bans going around. Doesn't really care. A few people, you just go ahead, spend time off of my game. I don't know what's going on in the whole marketing department here for Kabam, but like, you don't market your Steam release, that's tanking. You don't market your PC release, that's tanking. You rip content from my TikTok, that's tanking. And I see you viewing my profile, by the way. The thing is, I'm very far past wanting to be all goody goody when it comes to Kabam's standpoint. I'm like, oh, well, do not mention me and you can work with me. No, I'm getting a little sick and tired of how I feel that you're scalping other people online and you're also scalping your community and acting like it's okay. Like, listen, I'm gonna say it for what it is. This game, 90% of the time, is just a little gambling ring, okay? And we come on here and we pull the slots and we act like it's a normal video game, okay? And I understand the logic behind ripping Pokemon card packs, okay? I do that with my wife. But the thing is that when I rip a Pokemon card pack, I own that card forever. I don't have to upgrade the card. I don't have to get the card evolved. I don't have to awaken and get that card a second time if I pull it. I get the physical copy of that card. MCOC, I have to open my pack, open my crystals, and then I have to hope that I get that champion again. And for a lot of people, these titans holding on to is a very, very excruciating way of holding on to what you are excited to give. And people are excited to do that. But you decide that you are going to choose to not give people what they have been waiting to get so they can possibly spend more money on your game to try to get those champions either way. And that's predatory. Okay. That is insanely predatory. And you can't come out into the community and then just be like, oh yeah, well guess what? New content, guys. Oh, guess what? We have July 4th deals. Oh, guess what? We have these deals where you have to legitimately spend $100 in order to go through the next. Okay, let me talk about something really quick. You put out a deal for $50. $50 for a key. And you couldn't even get a fully formed crystal for 50 bucks. So the idiots that bought that key for $50, like let's say some kid was on here with an iTunes card, right? And he's like, "Oh my gosh, the Fantastic Four deals, it looks so cool." And then you spend $50 on the key, okay? And you get half a 7 star. $50 gone, you get nothing for it. So you bought something to get nothing. And then you have to spend another $50 to get the next little bonus item that's on the list. That's still not even good. And you still don't even have a 7 star. I do not understand this predatory behavior coming from such a company. And you guys want to get away with it by being like, "Oh, well, we here at Kabam are entitled to our, privacy during this time, and we are working on our best way to help the community." Don't give me that, bro. When you are denying customer service, I know how the company runs, okay? When you were denying the aspect of I have worked for so many companies before. I have literally been in charge of multiple locations for a company. I have worked customer service my whole life. Okay. I have been in and out of jobs that require customer service. Okay. I'm still in college. I'm still going to school right now. I have a degree in management as well. And you want to go out and tell me that your customer service is okay when you are denying your players the right to get what they paid for. You are denying your customers. That's like going into Walmart and being like, "Oh shoot, I paid for 3 things of strawberries, but I only grabbed two." And they go, "Okay, well that sucks. That's tough." Like what? That listen, you are told in a company standpoint, in a company aspect, when you are managing and running a company, that your employees treat everybody that comes in and out as if they were royalty, and that's how you do it. You know how many times I've been yelled in my face by employees or I'm not employees, but customers, where they're like, "That's not fair. You can't do that. And they get up in my face and they get all loud. You know what I do? I calm them down. And then I assure them that I'm going to help them in any way possible because as a company, it is your job to satisfy the customer who comes in. And as a customer, when I have multiple people telling me how alienated they feel, when I have multiple people telling me how they do not feel like this game hears them, and then I have some of my best friends, my people that I love being around, the people that I've started playing this game with, leave because they don't want to be around the scalping community that Kabam builds because they're sick and tired that this is no longer a game where you can sit down and be like, "You know what? I feel like I'm at the same progression level. I can do all this content normally. If I don't spend 24 hours on this game, I can just come in, I can run my fights, play my game, and then I can go to bed and have a good day because I played Contest of Champions." No, because you have to spend and spend and spend and spend and spend to keep up. You want to play the new content? You better have a full roster. I'm looking at the what's it called? The Wheel of Fire. I don't even care what it is. You have this content out here that is going to be, oh, it's revolutionary and groundbreaking. It's going to be the greatest thing that Kabam's ever put out. We get all the. Where's my rank four? Huh? You want to go ahead and put out this insanely hard content? Oh, you get a 7 star from it. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. You gave us the catalyst for a rank four. Okay, okay, that's cool. You gave us the resources for a generic rank four. Okay, okay, I like that. I like it. I like the rewards here. Oh, but here's the thing: people that don't have the same account as me, people that don't have the same account as somebody who wails on the game, they're not going to be able to do this. And I will have like the 3 free-to-play players in, my comment section here who are going to be like, "Well, I did the free-to-play content." I bet you did, because I can guarantee that you have more time on your hands than other people. This game needs to be fixed and the customer service needs to be fixed. Kabam needs to get out here and fix their customer service when it comes to their people. Because the fact that I have people that are being denied what they were given. Because this email, some people are going to be like, "Oh, well, he didn't use the right email." No, that's not what it is. However, we can provide you with some information regarding your request, regarding your concern about your missing Rincho reward from a 3 7 star crystal opening. I have reviewed the account and it does not qualify. I don't know what to do when it comes to this type of predatory behavior. And it saddens me because it's like I haven't put out an MCOC video in about 2 weeks now. Um, and I have friends who are quitting the game, and I don't know where this puts me because I want to be so much a part of this community, and I think that MCOC has one of the greatest communities out there. I've never felt so, like just loved and taken care for by so many people, so many great people. We have, Yori and Chuboom and Lord Shadow and like all these other content creators out here that have shown nothing but just affection with coming into this community and creating such a home and this platform for others to walk into. And it's really sad that with such great people here, this game treats other people like garbage. And so it's up to us to kind of hold that standard of, hey, we hear you, we're here for you. And they don't seem to care. So if this video can reach Kabam, fire your employees and hire new ones, please, that actually care about your game. Start taking care of your employees and start taking care of the people that are in your game. Start taking care of the people that are paying money for your game. Because when it even comes to Call of Duty, I can go. I was looking at the skins the other day and I was like kind of scoffing at it because I'm like, oh man, I'm not paying $25 for that. Like microtransactions, I used to be able to open up a supply job, which AKA is a crystal, which AKA got banned in Call of Duty, which you can't have anymore, but MCOC still has it because they slid by the rules because it's promoting gambling to children, gambling to kids. And I can tell you that I picked up a little bit of a tendency after playing this game for 10 years and starting in eighth grade. I do enjoy opening a pack and opening to try to get a big shiny reward. And I put money that I probably shouldn't into a game that is going to inevitably start this little gambling. I'm not going to call it a gambling addiction, but it starts gambling tendencies, you know? Ooh, I wonder what's in there. Ooh, I wonder what's in there. That's predatory towards kids. Anyways, besides the point. But I have this game now that I don't feel is respecting its own community. It's not showing up and being like the tangent I'm going on about Call of Duty. Like I could pay $20, I get a skin, I get the bundle, and then I can carry it on into Warzone next. I have some fun with it. I get to look at the little weapon kit, and that's still pushing boundaries for me. But it's like if this was Call of Duty, and if you look at COD Mobile, I have to open up drops in order to even get that skin. So with paying $20, I'm not even guaranteed what I'm trying to go for. I'm not even guaranteed what I'm trying to get. Like, imagine you play a game and I'm gonna use Call of Duty again for an example. Play Call of Duty and the game is $70. Okay, I paid 70 bucks for the game. That's nice. And people will argue, well, MCOC is free. Okay, that's cool. MCOC is free. Well, $70 purchase for a game and this, $100 bundle for a champion, that's completely different. I spend $70 trying to get a champion, I don't get anything. I spend $100 trying to get a champion, I don't get anything. I did the Spider Woman crystals. I spent, let's see, 12,000 units. That is what, $400? Yep, 400 bucks I spent all my units on, and not one 7 star there. No Spider Woman, no nothing. So $400 could get you the collector's edition of Spider-Man with a statue, with a steel book, with a normal case, okay? With the game, with the digital deluxe edition, with extra skins, with in-game content, with upgraded, skills, with everything else. And instead, Kabam offers, oh, you spend $400 and you may have a chance at getting something. That's like if they put in Spider-Man, oh, you can open up this loot box and you might get a Spider-Man skin. And then some people think like especially in the MCOC community, like our minds are so swayed where we're like, "Oh, that's cool. Well, maybe I get the chance of getting a really cool Spider-Man suit, and it makes it rare because I seem like the really cool person because I have the rare skin." Okay, yeah, that's really cool that you're gonna spend money to try to get something that is not even existent. It is a microtransaction, and it is completely non-existent to your life. You know what you could do with $400? You could low-key book a small vacation for 400 bucks. Like I could book a trip to Florida right now, there and back with tickets and it'd be less than 400 bucks. I could go rent a hotel right now, go up to Wisconsin Dells, go get myself, a 3-day stay for 400 bucks. But instead, you got people on here that are going to pay $500 for Bastion. You got people that are going to pay $500. You got people that are going to pay over $1,000 for Human Torch, which it's like, you know what? as someone who's plays the game, the thing is I can't even continue to play the game if I don't go and get Human Torch at this point. So they have us in a box, they have us in a corner. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I don't know why this has to be an ongoing issue where I don't feel that Kabam is looking at the community saying, "Hey, we've got your back. We're gonna try to make this a lot more accessible." Listen, I started playing this game again because I was like, "Wow, the act content is really nice, and wow, they're really giving out some nice rewards now, you know? They're really giving us some good rewards." And then they take away the Battleground solo event. Whoa, where did my solo event go? And then all of a sudden I keep playing, bro, and they're just taking away and taking away and taking away. Like they think that they've got this big Steam market and they've got these numbers for Steam, and they're like, "Ooh, we're gonna rip them. We're gonna rip all their money." My sub alliance is called the 99-cent Venom offer because while I was playing, me and my viewers were laughing, and I had about 38 people in there. We're laughing because every single time I moved in the game, a new offer would appear. Every single time I went to a quest, the 99-cent Venom offer was thrown on my screen. Every single time I went to my crystals, a new offer would appear. 99 cents, $5, 5.99, 7.99, 7.99. Oh yeah, 800% off, 800% off, 99 cents, 99. You are predatorily attacking the people that are trying to play your game. It's disgusting, it's disrespectful, it is completely absurd, and I'm honestly getting sick and tired of it because all these other I see these other creators out here that are just they're allowing this. They're allowing all of this to happen to the community, and it's like, "Oh, screw it, man." Like, screw it. Because we're all afraid of Kabam. We're all afraid of big bad Kabam because they're gonna come down and tell us, you're not able to create a video like that. How dare you talk down to me? How dare you talk down to me and my company? Fine, you want to do this? Then you no, no, this is not how we're running this, bro. And there's no when I can't reach you through customer service, and listen, I've set out tickets on my own to be like, hey, I have an issue, and they haven't responded. When I have your customer service that is reaching out and declining people that are trying to play your game, you better fix your game because there is no way that this community is going to last as long as it is when you are constantly pushing your own community away when we're asking for help to play your game. We're coming up to you being like, "Hey, I want to play some basketball with you, but you see that the ball that you told me you'd give me to come here and play on the court, it's deflated. Can I get a new one?" And they look at you and they're like, "Nope, you better just play with that deflated one. Or actually, you know what? Let me take that deflated one. You don't get anything. So go ahead and play basketball on the court." And you're like, "Well, how do I play? I don't have my ball." And they're like, "Well, that's tough. Figure it out." Oh, you can actually go to the stand up there and spend $500 and go get a new basketball. So yeah, guys. That's just a quick rant. I'm a little fumed. I'm a little pressed, but I want you guys to be heard. And if there's anything else that you guys say or need in the comments, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys need addressed. What do you guys need that's going on in this community? What do you want to see changed by Kabam is what I want to see in the community. In the content in the comments section below, I want you to let me know what you want to see changed and how we can make this game how it is supposed to be because I'm tired of it. Thank y'all so much for swinging by. God bless y'all. Peace.